All right. What's up, everybody? This your man right here, the one and only, that beautiful Rhode Island Red Rooster, one of the original road warlords, and as always, bring you the knowledge and dropping the science in this industry, what we call trucking. Doing this particular live, to answer the question as to why I'm not doing YouTube right now. I'm actually going to be addressing it again because I stated in the past and stuff why I said I was going to stop. Well, it wasn't stop doing videos and stuff. I just wasn't going to be doing uploads and stuff. And so, for those and stuff that have missed probably some of the other videos of me explaining that, let me go ahead and explain that again as to why I'm not uploading videos. The first thing is that I want to get a better understanding of how to do uploads. I want to get a better understanding of how to do uploads and stuff. Number 2 was to get better equipment. And then 3 was to get a better understanding of this truck that I'm in, because I've, as you guys know, I was in a 13, and I was in a 13 Cascadia. Now I got a 2020 Cascadia. So, I'm learning the trucks. I'm learning the trucks, the ins and outs of this truck here. And I was focusing more on getting those things, getting to understand those things there. I didn't want to continue to produce content and it be mediocre. I'm still on an iPhone 7S. I've been taking classes and stuff like that to get better, to get better as doing uploads and stuff on YouTube, on the platforms and stuff. I disabled the chat because, of course, the trolls will come in here and put a whole bunch of nonsense and stuff up there and everything. Even though I know I got moderators and stuff, I just disabled it because I wanted to go ahead and put this on out here and just rest assured to those who follow me that I'm still here, right? My information, or I can still be reached. I can still be reached on my personal information is up here on my YouTube page and stuff. I just say as always is that if you do contact and stuff, let it be about something about trucking, and I'll answer the question and stuff, with that. And if someone wants to see, how I'm doing and stuff like that, like I said, I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. Nothing's really wrong and stuff, other than just trying to get things put together so that when I start doing uploads on a regular, that everything will be where it needs to be at. Let's see, a couple updates was the guy that was doing some work and stuff for me. He ran into an incident. And stuff, and so he wasn't able to produce the things that I needed. So, that of course that pushed me back and stuff. And so, now he's back in there and he's finishing up the work and stuff now. And he actually has his son now that's take care of those things and stuff for me. And so those things are actually done now. And I just haven't really decided on what equipment I was going to go with, to do my future uploads. And so once I reach the decision there, then, all the other stuff will just come together, the audio, the video content, how I'm going to do things, where I'm going to be doing things, those sort of things there. Because there's a lot of information I need to cover, and I still see the mistakes and stuff that are being made, and I want people to take advantage of the opportunities and stuff that are here, for what little time and stuff we do have, because it's a very short window, and I believe that if it's not taken advantage of within this short period of time, then that opportunity and stuff would no longer be available. And the industry it's full of uncertainty. It's full of uncertainty and stuff right now. If I had to summarize the industry and stuff itself, it's definitely uncertainty. So I wanted to go ahead and again make sure that when I bring the content and stuff out there, I can produce it and it can be consistent. Yeah, it can be consistent so everyone has a complete total understanding about where we stand and stuff in trucking, where I stand, and the information that I produce, to drivers can help you out, you know, if you choose to, for those that are in the industry or those that are, choosing to come into the industry. So, yeah, I'm still here. I'm still studied up and stuff. It's just that's just the thing. That stuff is just equipment issues. It's equipment issues, designer issues, that have all been rectified and stuff. And so I haven't completely abandoned social media and stuff. It's just, I haven't been doing my uploads and stuff regularly up here on YouTube and stuff. And again, that's the reason why. Instagram has pretty much been the same thing. It's just, I look at the pictures and stuff that I take with this truck here and what I'm uploading it with and stuff, and the pictures just aren't, they just aren't coming out the way the stuff that I want them to come out. And again, I'm really learning the in-depths and stuff of Instagram. So, and that's all it is. It's a learning process. It's a very it's slow. It's a slow process, unfortunately, but it's one that where, once I start doing uploads, that I done worked all the bugs and stuff out, and so that I can bring out, the content the way that I want it to be brought out and stuff. And that's just that. So yeah, so that's just that and stuff, man. I mean, I'm still here. Those are stuff again, those people who wish to reach out to me, just make sure that it's about trucking, and my personal information is up here on my YouTube page and stuff. Text me first, let me know who you are. That's the other thing too I'm running into is that, I guess people get the number and then all of a sudden they want to play games up there, and I'm like, man, it's, we're grown people. With grown people and stuff, there's plenty of other places and stuff that you can go to and play with folks like that. I mean, here I put it up, I put my information up here for the for the reason if someone wants to reach out and stuff and truly get an understanding about things that aren't clear, that's what it's here for and stuff, guys. There are not too many serious spaces up here on social media where people can go to and actually get good, they can get good information, without all the trolling and stuff like that. And so, it's just I'm just one of the few places that you can go to and stuff. And so that's what that is there. And I understand, there are going to be people that go out here and play games and stuff, and that's cool. It's just, I wish, I ain't gonna say I wish, it's that, this is a grown up space. It's grown, and we're taking care of grown people business. And so, if you want to play games and stuff like that and waste time, then, you pretty much answer your own question as to where you stand in life, where you stand in life and where you want to contribute your time, energy, and resources and stuff to, instead of trying to be a better version of yourself. You're doing this in the midst of yourself and the people around you, and then it answers the question as to, okay, well, you'll be the same person that's up here on the red pill and talking about modern women and how you're supposed to be this leader, and meanwhile and stuff, you take time, energy, and resource to go on social media pages to troll. So, take that information and do as you will with that. But anyway, still here, still in my truck. We still rocking out. Hopefully everything should be done. Everything should be done and stuff within the next few months and stuff, at least. and we're gonna go ahead and pump the content out and stuff, man, and keep rocking. So I may not, I see, like I said, I see the comments and stuff like that. I'm still around and I'm still watching everyone. I'm still watching everyone and stuff, man. I may, I'm not I'm not commenting or nothing like that. But if you're producing a video, if you're going live, right? I'm in the space. I'm there. I'm listening. If I don't catch the live, I catch the replay. And so, those that are out there doing their thing and stuff like that, continue to do that. I'm still following you, I'm still watching. And, those that are doing what they're supposed to do and stuff, I mean, it's kudos to you. We know what's going on, and as things go on and stuff like that, I'm looking to see, how the community and stuff is reacting, and so they're reacting in a way and stuff that's constructive. So, it doesn't really need my insight and stuff like that. I mean, everyone knows what's going on. Everybody's on the same sheet of music, But again, unfortunately, there's still some things and stuff that are going on in the industry and it's in a position of people just not knowing. It's not like, and the information it's just not out there and stuff. And so we're going ahead and clear that misconception up there and stuff. All the trucking gurus are gone. We don't have any more trucking gurus and stuff out here. So, they're out the way now, and we can produce content to where people can get a true understanding about this industry and stuff, and not have to really fake the funk and stuff. I don't have to sit there and do a video. I don't have to be doing content and stuff, in front of in front of cars and stuff, or beachfront property and stuff. I don't have to be in some kind of extravagant house or whatever. I don't have to do that and stuff. So when the content is being made, people are really grasping to the knowledge of trucking and not the things and stuff that go around. Cause it's like I said, some of the people, and I don't have to call them out by name, but we know who they are now. They were producing content once upon a time, but they're not producing that content now because people have asked the questions and they can't produce the answer based upon those real serious questions and stuff that people ask about the industry. It's just things aren't adding up and stuff, and people done caught on now, and they done got the riffraff out the way, so we can get back to the business at hand, which is understanding the industry. So that's just it there. I don't know why I keep tapping this thing. But yeah, with that being said, like I said, I'm still here. I'm still being studied up. It's just, I just want to make sure that the content that I produce will be great. It will be great content and stuff. I don't want it mediocre. I don't want it on a less than camera system and stuff. Like right now, I'm doing this on a tablet, and I'm still on my iPhone 7s, which I need to go ahead and upgrade and stuff. But I already know what cameras, I have the understanding of the cameras and the audio and video, those things there. So it's just making a decision which one I'm going to go purchase and go ahead and do that. So, and that's just it. So with that being said, I'll go ahead and end the live there and stuff. Let's see. I guess the trolls didn't really come in, so I'll go ahead and open the chat up. If y'all guys want to leave a message right quick. Let's see. Hold up. Okay, so all right, so I got the chat up now. Let's see what you got. Rooster, long time no see. Glad to see you doing okay. Yep, still here. Let's see how you doing. Hope everything's well. Yep, everything's well. Let's see, long time. Let's see. Mutiny is waving. Yeah, all right. So yeah, like I said, I'm still here. I'm still here. Everything and stuff's okay. It's just just finishing up some things and stuff, and we had some setback again because of the person that I was dealing with. But you know, they done seen they got their stuff together, which is a great thing. And unfortunately, I mean, you know, they do such a good job. You know, you got to be patient with them. I didn't want to choose anyone else, right? And unfortunately and stuff, you know, that loyalty and stuff comes at a cost and stuff. But I am loyal. But again, it just comes at a cost, and what it did, unfortunately, is stuff, it just stagnated the uploads and stuff that I was supposed to be doing. But we're still on track now. We're still on track and stuff. So if I keep my good health and strength, we'll be right back up. We'll be right back out here producing the content and stuff. So I'll keep this live up here. So, you know, if anybody wants to go back and have any kind of answers and stuff, you know, as to why I'm not doing uploads and stuff, then that's why. Hey, brother Leaks, what's going on with you? What's going on with you and stuff, man? But yep. So I'll go ahead and end the live there. So as always, this is your man right here, the one, the only, that beautiful Rhode Island Red Rooster. Telling you as always, continue to do your own research, fact finding studies, monitor your skills every day. So next time we talk, next time we meet, be safe, be easy, and peace out. Yeah, just catch the replay. Just catch the replay and stuff. I wasn't going too much in depth and stuff, but you know, I just kept it short and sweet.